Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah!
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Ace Attorney arrives. It's time for us to make sure Matt is found guilty in today's episode. Dude, did the old guy finally decide?
To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent or a good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent.
Oh my gosh.
Are you for reals?
Why would he do this in front of the judge?
So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out.
Mr. Ungod, what?
What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap. It's just an atrocious, don't you agree?
Aw?
What? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life?
I don't know what to do! You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay?
But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged with murder. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end.
Well, what's the right thing to do, Phoenix?
It all hinges on what I choose.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter.
Oh my gosh!
If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt on Guard, is innocent.
Huh. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. I can't do this. But I have to decide something. Can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt, is guilty!
Oh my gosh! Ah!
Oh, wow.
What are you waiting for? Answer me, Mr. Wright. Matt on Guard, your client deserves an answer.
We just said it.
We said it in our mind.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Maya, I'm so sorry.
Luke, why are you doing this to Maya?
Matt on Guard is...
What?
Whoa! Francisca! Von Karma?
Huh?
No idea.
What are you Ah!
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scruffy fool.
Did you bring them? The final pieces. Do you have them?
You should know better than that to ask Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
So, because she has a tracking device on... I get it.
Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All the items are inside this.
What a filthy old coat this is.
That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere.
I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in.
I have thought long and hard about this trial. All what is inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies crucial pieces of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Your final what now?
What?
I don't know.
This trial's already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict, guilty or not guilty. I do not believe that any evidence presented now, would change the outcome of this trial.
What? Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
I suppose you're right, Miss Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so.
Wait, why are you listening to him?
However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then we will not be accepted into the court record. Now, Miss Van Karma, please.
These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police.
He must have been in quite a rush.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around, like a miracle. I'm sure of it.
That is all we can hope for, Phoenix.
Oh my gosh.
The first item is a pistol.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? Question more details, why not?
Yeah.
Does that pistol have any relation to this case?
We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe that it has something to do with the case, at least with me.
What's the pistol that's the pistol he used to shoot you, is it not?
That's what I believe, yes.
Oh.
I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test.
So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Francisca. That's probably not gonna help us very much, though. Pistol added to the court record. Okay.
The second piece of evidence is this videotape.
I bet the killer took that from a guard's mansion. Question more details.
Yeah.
Have you checked the contents of that tape?
Unfortunately, there was no time to check.
Oh, yeah?
Let's check it now. But I would speculate that this tape is very important.
Why would you say that?
Because he came back to his hideout for it.
The killer went back for it?
That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers on the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Shelley the Killer is no ordinary man.
Videotape added to the court record.
The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform.
Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel?
Whoa.
Question more details. Wasn't that yours? Yeah, wasn't that used during the crime?
I am almost certain that it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
Yep. There is one thing that I found interesting about this uniform.
And what is that?
There is a button missing on this uniform.
A button?
It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were able to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue.
Bellboy's uniform added to the court record.
Wait, could that have been the button we have? That is all I have to present, Your Honor.
It's just as I thought. And
What is that, Your Honor?
I'm sure we're under normal circumstances. These items from Shelley the Killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing.
It is, who is the client? It is, who is the client?
That's right.
Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Van Karma. It's great to see you feeling better. You may step down now.
Wait, Your Honor! Please allow me to examine this new evidence.
Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict.
Oh my gosh.
Wonderful, absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he?
Wow.
Is this the end?
Phoenix.
I knew it! There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there?
I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen, Phoenix.
Okay.
You've come this far. You can't give up now.
But no matter how you think about it, it's...
Try. For my sake, Phoenix. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us.
Okay. 2?
The first. Make Angard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict.
Huh?
The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Angard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go.
That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible.
The second way.
Okay.
Force the killer to end his contract with Angard. If the killer would no longer think of Angard as his client, then he would let Maya go.
Maya, that's even more impossible. He's the man who values his duty towards his clients above all else.
I know both these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle.
Bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them.
Phoenix! Think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us?
Huh? The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around?
Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it?
The person who needs the evidence.
The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have all seen the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth.
Interesting.
That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end.
All right, there are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict.
Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? What are you doing,
What?
Phoenix?
I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence.
I'm not saying that is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. What?
Then you want to show the evidence to that person?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance.
One chance.
Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person.
That's impossible to turn the situation around in one try.
One try, that is all I will permit. You're lucky I'm giving you this, because this is a three-ring circus.
Wow.
I have to try to remember everything that has ever happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think! There must be a way to save Maya while taking Angard down at the same time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time.
Well, it has to be that tape.
Who would you like to show this piece of evidence to?
Well,
The
Matt.
killer. No.
To
The killer. Yeah, Shelly the killer.
I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
The videotape.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Answorth?
I think there's some merit in showing this evidence to that witness.
But how is he gonna see it?
Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
All right. It looks like I managed to convince him.
Whoa, this is so weird.
Maya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence?
Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. Afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told by my client not to watch it. So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you're on this tape. Me? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded.
What? Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Who was it that planted a camera? Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
That was Agent Andrews?
Be quiet and listen, Judge.
Yes, sir.
What? Your client specified a place and time for this, right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you.
I had no idea.
Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why.
So he could blackmail you later.
Ooh, very good, Amber.
He already told you that, though.
Why did Matt on guard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene.
To blackmail you.
They wanted to blackmail you. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you. This is what they said.
But I am no weakling. I don't believe anyone, let alone assassins.
Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail.
Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want.
Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say about that, Dick Killer?
Gah! Oh no!
Yep. It just got real in here.
It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
Yep.
Yep. By a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness.
Yes?
You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all.
Yes, that is correct.
But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then?
That's obvious.
I would break our contract in that case.
Whoa.
And then, that client would become my next target.
Oh my gosh.
For the honor of the Killer name, of course, even if it takes an eternity. I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
Whoa. Interesting.
I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target, eh? Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. Mr. Wright? Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item.
Oh. What the? I'm not an item!
Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank God.
Maya's still alive?
This trial appears to have come to its conclusion, finally. However, I'm sort of, I don't quite know what just happened yet. With the client and Miss Van Kamer, where did...
Oh my gosh, Edgeworth whipped him?
She always has you in her sights, even when she's not here. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. This has been a very long trial, guys and gals. My voice is going, so.
Yeah. What is Matt doing?
Mr. On Guard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me! Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please.
Whoa.
Is this all right with you, Mr. Wright?
We have finally reached the end of a very long battle, Phoenix. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you.
Right, Chief.
Well, if we plead not guilty, then Adrian Andrews is in trouble.
I don't think it matters at this point. I think that Matt is going to crack. So it doesn't really matter what you choose.
So if you plead not guilty, then he'll confess, you think?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
Congratulations, Mr. Matt on Guard. Please make sure to savor every moment of what little time you have left as a free man. Your Honor, as always, the defense pleads not guilty.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Matt on Guard.
Wait, someone said hold it.
Please wait.
What's the matter?
If I get a not guilty, I'll be killed.
So?
I'm no guilty.
Oh my gosh! Ah, his face!
R.I.P. voice. R.I.P.
Whoa, his face.
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. There we go. So when my voice is going, I sound more like Mr. Connery.
There you go.
We? I don't remember you helping out much in this.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt on Guard doing?
I have left Miss Van Kamer in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full-course meal of whipped leather right about now.
Oh my gosh.
Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair.
She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you are going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
But, after all, when I was alone in the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt I had finally been saved.
Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile.
I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time that I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay.
It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about, but everyone seems to be in good spirits. And that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned.
But up until 2 seconds ago, Judge thought Adrian did it, so I feel like he's extremely confused.
Oh, yeah. We'll let him go home to his grand family. And, you know.
Yeah. You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not gotten your clients off. You've gotten them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right?
Yes, I understand now. We do.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you've had to make.
Oh no.
Why do we have to relive this?
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter.
What? I just time traveled. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life? We sided with justice. My client, Matt on guard, is guilty.
Is he guilty, or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you.
Right. On Edgeworth, what? I have good news. Maya's now safe in police custody.
Really?
Pearls?
You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car.
Mystic Maya safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
Ow! She punches this.
You did it! I believed in you, Mr. Nick! I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her! Mr. Nick will save her!
Is anyone else concerned by the fact that she came back but she didn't pass out after channeling Mia? Thanks! Tiny Fists of Fury?
Oh, yeah!
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma!
Oh no. About earlier, thanks? Yeah!
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy.
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Van Karma.
How dare you?
Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories and for the guilty verdicts. Flashbacks. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. Oh wow, the eyes are even moving. I felt like I'd lost everything because of that. Oh my gosh. And then... oh yeah, it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die.
But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
What foolish nonsense!
We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant, but every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well.
What? You trusted your enemy?
It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to find the knowledge we hold on and everything we have, erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy, We claw and scratch for every inch, but we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you.
The truth!
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you know that already, don't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me, this man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night.
Oh! Is Mr. Edgeworth alright, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me.
Little Edgeworth.
All those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. And at least that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool!
Miss Von Karma!
I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over! It's all over!
Francisca threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing that she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
Oh, isn't this Miss Von Karma's whip?
I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this, right?
What?
What? Okay.
Nick!
Maya!
Oh,
Maya! Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Oh my gosh!
The feels!
It's a Kodak moment!
Oh.
Oh, Nick! I knew you would come through! You got on guard and convicted, just like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me!
Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You were really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever! Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly!
Is it really that easy to do something like that?
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it. Maya.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm relieved you're alright.
Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from how I was a year ago.
All right! I think it's time that we get out of this depressing place.
Huh? Where are we going?
Food, Nick, food! Grub, chow! I'm starved! So hungry? Even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick!
You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least!
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please!
If you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick!
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick, food!
Wait, who's paying for this?
What do you think?
March 23rd, 7 at the Gatewater Hotel. Hey, pal, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, you alright? Yeah, I'm really embarrassed though. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him?
Wow.
Yeah, I did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me. I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai.
Thanks.
Now, looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Rat a little bit too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, come on now. Everyone gather around. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Sorry.
Professional's the word. Looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera.
Yeah.
Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's chow down, pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so?
He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending.
Well, you know, it's... Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
What? 4?
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item.
There was a 4th item?
Oh, come on, y'all, it's over. But, oh boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? Ha-ha, you think?
Why does she look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days, weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off things, I drew a picture. Sounds like y'all had it rough, gal. So what's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Missy Quiet's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Oh, that's too bad. Well, it's all right. It wasn't anything important anyway.
Aww. It's sure nice to finally see them both smiling again. Oh no.
Uh-oh, this one's karma.
What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking up something odd.
Ah, that's it. That's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me.
That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, that tracking device seems to be in a different location.
Oh, it's probably busted or something.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do.
Oh, but Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet.
And you've eaten way too much, you glutton.
I was hungry.
I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just want to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's something I can give him to express how I feel. Take this whip back.
I guess.
What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
I think you went above and beyond, Edgeworth.
It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mr. Maya! Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back on being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean... But Pearly! Would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me!
Anyway, so who's paying for this lovely dinner party?
As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick!
Nani? Yeah, I'm kind of at a point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kind of already put your name on the bill. What?
Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself, but there's this camera shop in this hotel, you see, and I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be anyhow for $3,000.
Huh?
Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all.
What?
Isn't it great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
How do you have all this money,
He
Nick?
doesn't.
Aw, you don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal. Time to let it all out.
This is gonna be the first time that I hear the real you. Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all.
All right, then. If you say so. Objection!
Objection.
Oh my gosh. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another Ace Attorney game is complete! Or not.
Yeah, you really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool. I feel like a pro.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Alright, I feel like Nick is now going to go to debtor's prison because he cannot afford anything.
Yeah. Oh, have fun.
I'm so happy that you could save Mrs. Marion and happy for the 2 of you now. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners, so sort of made reservations for the 2 of you just in case.
Oh my gosh.
They're not they haven't even scheduled a wedding or anything.
A little too fast there, Pearls. This is such a great game, though. Well, pal, looks like I'm back on the force again. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief, and he got me reinstated. I heard he said things like, letting that one go is bad for all society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal. So we'll see Gumshoe again. And reminder, guys, there's another game in the trilogy yet, so...
Whoa, another game! Oh my
One
gosh.
more game in this amazing trilogy.
Whoa.
Oh no.
I'm Maggie Bird. I'm retiring this uniform and stuff today, sir. I'm gonna be a waitress from now on. Bring smiles and joy to these people. Come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright.
Oh, it's good enough. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wait, are they gonna go through all the characters? Oh no.
I guess so. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hattie. Recently, yes. That girl, you know, I haven't seen her around, yes. But I remember, even if I laid so much as an eye on her, I would get a crack. It didn't matter if I got whipped, though. Yes.
I like his little pink tuft of hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It's interesting, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
His own style.
Oh no. It's time to begin our quest of the world circus domination and let the world know we are serious. I plan to make a fabulous flight.
Hey, Max. What do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk?
I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at Moe's jokes. Please, not the clown. Anything but the clown.
No, not look, why did you say that?
I don't know!
Oh my gosh, no. Ah!
Well, I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm gonna be more contemporary with my humor. Moe's represent.
We've got our whole new act all worked out. Prepare for the Hallelujah chorus. Say something, will you? Are you supposed to start this off? Get on with it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my-
I can't do this. I'm gonna end up in the hospital.
Yep.
I can feel my vocal cords going.
I'll be the little puppet punching you.
Oh, thank you.
There.
Oh, there you go, Amber.
This, Brad, it's just an ordinary electric receiver. I can't believe this, really. How long do they plan on making me do this? but it's Angie Pooh's idea, so that means it must have something good about it. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? I was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy, treat me like royalty. This is gonna feel the pain of my heel. Yes, they're gonna burn. Playing with fire is very dangerous. Where the shore of the scenery burned, it's right.
I didn't even catch half of that, but okay. That's
I
fine.
was trying to read what it said.
Alright, I think they're done with all the characters now, so we get a little bit of a reprieve there.
We can only hope.
Oh, nope, no we don't.
I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me. From the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said after I get out I should feel free to consult her about anything. I'm really thankful to have met everyone.
She's still in jail for stabbing a corpse.
That's kind of disturbing, but I feel like they should have let her off because she was just trying to show who the real person is.
It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity.
Wait, but don't you kind of know who he is?
Nope.
But you...
Well, yeah, we saw his face, but I can't believe he has a website, and the police still haven't been able to catch him. Maybe he'll be back in a later Ace Attorney game. I don't know.
Yeah.
March 23rd, 9:42 p.m. International Departures, gate number 12.
Gate number 12!
Where are you going, Francisca?
Huh? How did you know I was here?
With this...
That's...
I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage, but it's going in the trash, I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total.
4 things?
Sorry. It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you going to do now?
And that's none of your business.
Are you running away?
Shut up! You don't understand a thing! You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter!
Well, I am a man, Francisca.
So many expectations from everyone around me! Expectations that I must fulfill! I'm expected to win no matter what! And failure, such a thing is not an option for me! My father was a genius! There's no doubt about that, but me, I'm no genius! I've always known that! But I had to be one, I had to!
You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
Huh? No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've never thrown my whip away.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you?
Huh?
I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about that, what you should be striking down with that whip.
You haven't changed a bit, have you, Edgeworth? You've always left me alone and walked on ahead of me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
I see.
You know, I can't
do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can, just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews?
You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Today, you chased after me after I had left you behind all those years. And that's why you are standing here now, side by side.
What?
But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the line of the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma.
I'm Franziska von Karma! Don't think I'm gonna walk in your shadow forever, Edgeworth! Our battle begins now, so you'd better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth!
Wow.
Oh, what is going on?
I have no idea, but that was really cool. Phoenix Wright. One day. Oh, maybe that's her.
I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you. I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again.
I don't know what the fourth piece of evidence even is. Guess we'll never know.
Illegally holding evidence? Why does it say Nick?
Uh-oh!
What?
Oh, I guess that was the card that Maya drew. That's what it was. She drew Nick's face on the card.
Why did she draw his face?
I don't know, maybe because she loves him. How am I supposed to know? Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, guys and gals, that is the end of Justice for All.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Join us next time as we start Trials and Tribulations. Oh gosh.
Ooh.
After a few days of rest.
Yeah.
My voice is gone.
After some tea.
Yes, some tea. Tea and crumpets. God bless Navi Gaming. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And look for Trials and Tribulations soon. Bye-bye.
See ya. Have a great day, guys.